Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I have posted in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Recently, my friend Howard wrote to me and asked me whether I can do some video on ramen noodle soup. Now, I have done some ramen noodle soup in the past. In fact, I love ramen noodle soup myself, and I use that quite often as breakfast or sometimes as a late night snack. And I have a friend, Jessica, she used ramen noodle soup as a lunch, and quite often she uses it for dinner as well. Ramen noodle soup is extremely flexible, and you can use it for different type of purpose, and you can make many different kind of ramen noodle soup. It's a very much a catch-all type of dish, but the ramen noodle soup quite often allow you to combine different type of ingredients together. Now, there are many different type of noodles that you can use for making ramen noodle soup, and most of the time, weak noodles is the generally accepted noodles. I discovered that instead of using the specific ramen noodles for making ramen noodle soup, you can use spaghetti pasta noodles as well. And one spaghetti pasta noodle works specifically well is angel hair pasta noodles. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you use angel hair pasta noodles to make a ramen noodle soup. I use my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok to boil the pasta noodles, and I discovered that this is probably the best way for you to boil noodles because you can boil quite a bit of noodles, and I usually boil about 2 pounds of noodles. This is probably the most economical way to make ramen noodles because the normal ramen noodles are quite expensive, whereas the angel hair pasta noodles, because they are widely available, you can buy them in most grocery stores for about $2.50 for this 2-pound package. Now, the noodles has actually pretty good shelf life. They will last somewhere between 7 days to 10 days. And so you can just store them in plastic container and have them available to you anytime you want. Now, one of the most important things in making the ramen noodle soup is that make sure that when you take them out from the refrigerator, you will warm them up properly so they can be used for making the noodle soup. I've discovered the best way to do that is to rinse them with hot water. In fact, boiling water is the best. I have this strainer which I can put it into the bowl, and I put the noodles onto the strainer. And I usually just take whatever amount that I want for the dish, and then I will pour hot water into it. Now, the hot water plays a very important role because the boiling water will warm up the noodles. So in this case, by just immersing the noodles in the boiling water for only about a minute or so, you will warm up the noodles adequately. So now you can start to put the noodles together, and when it's all done, when you put the hot water to make the soup at the end, the noodles will be sufficiently warm. Now, there are many ways to season your ramen noodle soup, and this to me is probably the best way. I have tried many different ways, and this gives the best flavor. I start out with my Walk with Tak basic seasoning mix. Now, this seasoning mix is mild in flavor, but the main objective of this seasoning mix is to enhance the umami flavor of this noodle dish. And next, I added a few drops of sesame oil. I used the spicy sesame oil, but you can just use the regular sesame oil. And then I add a small amount of soy sauce. This will adjust the saltiness of the dish. Okay, that's all I need to do in season the ramen noodle soup. And this will give, actually, in my opinion, the best possible soup. Okay, I'm going to add the ingredients. I start out with some scallion. Again, it's available in my advanced prepping, so it's very easy. Next, I just put a few peanuts. I really enjoy peanut. You can use cashew nut as well, and it really adds flavor to the ramen noodle soup. I then follow by adding some white mushroom. Again, it's already in my advanced prepping, so it's very simple. And this is followed by some cherry tomatoes. And this is very simple and easy because I have them in my advanced prepping as well. And then I also add some colored bell pepper. Okay, now these are all the ingredients that I need in making this vegetable ramen noodle soup. You notice that all of these ingredients do not need to cook very much at all. In fact, they don't need to be cooked at all. You can eat them raw. And because of this, it gives you a lot of flexibility. So now you can make this ramen noodle soup anytime you want. In many ways, you can consider it's almost like a salad. But instead of having a regular salad with salad dressing, you actually make it into a soup. From many standpoint, it is more healthier. Okay, the final step is to add some hot boiling water, and this will create the soup for the ramen noodle soup. Now, there are many different ways that you can add ingredients to create this ramen noodle soup. Here, I'm only provide you with one example that's demonstrated by using vegetables that are already available, in this case, for me, in my advanced prepping. You notice that none of those ingredients need to cook any at all. The only ingredients that might need to a little bit warming up is the mushroom. But otherwise, everything, as soon as you add the hot boiling water, you are ready to eat. So as you can see, this ramen noodle soup is extremely simple and easy to create. And by using angel hair pasta noodles, you can take advantage of all kinds of noodles that are available to you in your grocery store or supermarket. And this makes it much more convenient. Now, some people say, can I use the regular pasta noodles? Of course you can. But the angel hair pasta noodle, in my opinion, works better. In the future video, I'm going to show you all the other different kinds of noodles that you can use to make a ramen noodle soup. And ultimately, you will have a lot of flexibility in create all different kind of ramen noodle soup. So, I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine using my fast cooking system. It's designed to make your home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. So you can cook with spontaneity and intuition anytime you want. And this is a good example. You can use this ramen noodle soup as a breakfast, lunch, dinner, or as a late night snack. And by varying the type of ingredients that you're going to add into the ramen noodle soup, you have a lot of possibility to create something that's specifically for the intent purpose. Okay, keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.